Hey everyone, welcome to your workout today. For this workout, you will need a mat, a chair, and then weights are optional. I've just got two 5-pound weights today. You can do 8 pounds or 10 pounds as well, or you can just do this completely with your body weight. Let's get started. This workout is broken down into 3 components. The first is a warm-up. It is 5 minutes focused on cardio, 1 minute per exercise. The second component is a Tabata sequence. We'll be doing 4 exercises. So exercise 1, 25 seconds on, 10 seconds off. Do that 8 times. So exercise 1, we totally burn out, and then we'll switch into exercise 2 until we get to 3, and then 4. That Tabata drill will be done. We close with a core blast because I love working my core. It'll be 5 minutes, 5 different exercises. Then we'll cool down with my favorite cool down pose. I'm really excited for this workout today. Let's begin. Okay, here we go. Getting ready. You're standing on your yoga mat. 3, 2, 1. We're just gonna go out, out, in. So don't get too confused with what your legs are doing. Just let them step out and then in. Out, out, in. And then you can start to go a little bit faster. I like to just keep my hands at the center. We're aiming to have little to no jumping in this workout today, so it's a great one to do if you are in an apartment. It's a great one to do if you're rebuilding your pelvic floor. It's a great one to do if you have other reasons to be avoiding those high impact movements, but are still desiring a deep sweat. So here we go, we're on our last 20 seconds. Feel your breath moving through your body. Really starting to connect to the fact that you're here, ready to move, and breathe with me. 3, 2, 1. Moving down into mountain climbers. If you have your chair, you can move it aside, step onto your yoga mat, plank pose, draw one knee into your chest, and then the next. Notice my shoulders are stacked over my wrists, and I'm not shifting. So I'm actually staying really stable and strong. If you want to move a little bit faster, you'll keep that cardio going. Notice I'm not hiking my hips up or sinking them down, but I'm trying to keep them fairly neutral. Last 20 seconds. Keep on going. 5, 4, 3, 2. Find your plank. Out, out, in plank now. So step your feet out, out, in, arms, out, out, in, legs, out, out, in, arms, out, out, in, legs. Whew, this one's actually really hard. Last 20 seconds. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. All the way up. Keep it going. Deep squat into side kick. Squat and kick. Squat. With your squat, you're sinking down, nice and deep. Taking it slowly and on the rise up, activating the medial line of the legs, so you're squeezing through the inner thighs, right up into the glutes. Last 20 seconds. Last 5, 4, 3, 2. Into our final exercise. It's a little run on the spot. So I call this one fast feet. You'll be seeing if you can actually keep your upper body stable. So if I'm running, I usually jump with my shoulders a bit. I want you to keep your shoulders steady. Just move your feet below you. It always makes me laugh. It's a pretty funny one. If you don't know what to do with your hands, just take them together. Or you can spider the hands in front of you. And just let those feet move below you. Whew. Last 20 seconds. This is the 5th and final part of our warm-up today. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. I hope that you're feeling warm. I certainly am. So here we go into our workout. The best part of doing these videos online through our Stretch Everyday YouTube channel is that you don't have to time yourself. You don't have to think of what you're doing next. I've got you covered. Our first exercise is going to be a reverse lunge into a single squat. I'm going to be using my 5-pound weight standing at the top of my mat. I'll be stepping my right leg back, tapping the knee, coming up knee to chest, and then taking a little mini squat. Stepping the right foot down and going to the left. Okay? So it's a reverse lunge into a single little mini squat. I don't even know if I can call it that, but that's what I have decided to call it today. So we'll be moving through. That's our first one. Our second exercise is a Bulgarian split squat. For that one, we will be utilizing our chair. Same thing, right and then left. Top of the foot is on the chair. If you're looking for less of a challenge, tuck those toes. More of a challenge, lay the foot flat. Sink down into the squat. Step. Sink down into the squat. And step. Okay, our third exercise is going to be a single leg deadlift. So from the top of the mat, extending the right leg back, and then the left leg back. Right and left. And the fourth exercise is going to be 2 deep squats into 2 pulses. So just hanging the weights in front of you if you're using them. Squat, squat, and then stay deep. Okay? So squat, squat, and then squat, squat. Yeah. Okay, so let's get started. I'll set the timer. 10 seconds to prepare. Reverse lunge into the single leg squat is first. 5, 4, 3, 2. Here we go. I'll turn that sound up so we can all hear it. Step the right leg back and sink it into the squat. Left leg back, sink it. Right leg back, sink. Left leg back, sink. Doesn't matter how fast or slow you go, I've got you covered for time. So we pause. That's our first of 8 rounds like this. Again, right, sink, left, sink, right, sink, left, sink. Focusing really on the lower body today. Pause. Go, right back, and left back. sequence if I'm in the middle of it. And go. So as you move into that, we're almost at the halfway point. Start to notice if there are places where you can refine your alignment. So in this one, I'm really thinking about my posture and my core engagement. My tendencies are to actually stick my butt back, my chest forward. So I'm needing to instead scoop my tailbone under me and engage my core. So what are your little tendencies that you know are slipping in, and how can you stay true to your alignment here, even as we move our legs about in space? Good, so we already made it past the halfway point. 3 rounds left. I love these Tabata drills because I feel my legs burning already. But when we switch it up into that second exercise, it's utilizing slightly different muscles. Okay, you're on your final 2, so I actually want to see you pushing yourself a little bit harder now rather than taking it easier. So notice what you were doing. If you weren't quite getting that back knee to tap, I want to make sure you're getting the tap now. If you weren't quite taking a deep squat, I want you to slow it down to feel the glutes activating as you squat down into the single leg. That's harder, isn't it? Harder does not mean faster. Okay, we're on our final round. Last time that we're doing this for the whole workout today. Make it count. And go. 25 seconds. Chair on your yoga mat, make sure it's pressing up against a wall or something so it's not going to shift on you. Step one leg back, and this time we're going to burn out one leg at a time. 25 seconds, just the right side. This one, guys, I hate. That's why I'm doing it with you. I hate and I love. It gives me the best results for my glutes and my hamstring strength. So that posterior chain really receives amazing work here. Holy crap. Whew. Second side, get the left leg ready. In 3, 2, 1. So the cool thing about switching is that once you set your stance length, all you need to do is then step back to your chair. Root navel to spine. Oh yeah, this is gonna be hard, so just enjoy your rest. 10 seconds is a lot of time. I'm always gonna make sure I get one deep breath in at minimum. Just for that quick recovery. So big breath in, out, Left leg back. Oh, wow. Big breath. We're halfway through. I know it seems like a lot left. We got this. Your right leg is back. If you just take hands to that front thigh, it's a great modification. Or if you need to tuck those back toes, it does get a bit easier like that too. More quadricep activation. Big breath. Left leg, step it back. Big breath. One more on each side. Right leg back. 3, 2, 1. Last time on the right. I'm doing this with you, feeling the burn. Oh my gosh, big breath. Left leg back in 3, 2, 1. Last time on the left. So great at the same time. Single leg deadlifts. Move your chair out of the way. Again, we're gonna burn out the right first. So step the right leg back into that warrior 3 position. Outer right hip is down, inner thigh up. And then knee to chest. Step it back. And then knee to chest. Take it slow. Just on the right side first, friends. Pause, big breath. Over to that left side. Left leg back into that warrior 3 position. Single leg deadlift. And into chest. Floater back. Outer left hip is down. Inner thigh rotates it up. And in. Okay, now that you've been through the exercise, you start to notice your alignment a bit more. What are some of those tendencies? How can you stay a bit more connected to your core? And then watch the head drop. I want the back of your head in line with the shoulders and sacrum. So you're actually moving the head as if it's just a continuation of your spine. Oh, I should have had a fan going for this. You might want to pause the video turn on your fan, or open a window or a door. We're all here to sweat though, right? So that's perfect. Waking up the body. Strengthening the body as well. That's our halfway point. Can't even talk properly. You know, it's really working. So we're back on that right side, everyone. Extend the right leg back. My legs are getting shaky already. And back. So the knee is coming into the chest. If you forget, that's okay. Finish this little sequence and then lower, breathe, over to the left. 3, 2, 1. One leg is so much harder to balance on than the other. We all have our dominant and non-dominant leg. One more on each side, so we're back to that right leg. It's the last time you're doing this exercise on the right. You can look forward to those squats. Our final Tabata exercise coming up here soon. Right is done. Last one on the left. I'm going to move back a bit. I always find the last ones are the hardest to stay focused, to stay connected. Do it for one last second. Okay, lower your weights. I'm gonna do this one weightless. You could do it with a hanging weight between your legs if you want. Take your feet a little wider than hip distance apart. Take it down, so that in between, you're actually standing tall. We're lowering down into a squat. Stand up, down into a squat, stand up, and then pulse, pulse, stand, okay? Squat, stand, squat, stand, pulse, pulse, stand. Not bad. Squat, stand, squat, stand, pulse, pulse. We got this. Take a little breather. Kind of refreshing not having the weights for this one. For me, maybe you are wanting to push through, please do. Oh my gosh, I can actually feel my hamstrings a lot. Pulse, pulse. So that posterior chain is really getting strengthened in this sequence. Most of us are posterior chain weak, so this is an amazing sequence for the majority of the population. Getting the glutes strong and the hamstrings strong. Awesome if you have hyperlordosis as well, as I was mentioning before, that I work with all the time, trying to level out my lordotic lumbar curve. We want that curve, but not hyper exaggerated. So all 8 of these rounds are the exact same. You can't really mess it up either. You can personalize it. If you love those pulses, go for 5. I'm just doing 2 for the video because I think it's a nice happy medium. Rest. We're moving into our 4th round. So this is almost at the halfway point. halfway through this round. We will be halfway done this last Tabata. And it's proved itself to not be too terrible, but I am definitely working. I hope you are too. Squat, squat, stand, and then take the pulse, standing up. Okay, little breaks in between just to allow us to reset our posture, reset our focus, reset our breath. So nice. I always feel like you're just right in the studio with me. So thanks for being here. We're moving into our final 2 rounds like this. I'll do them from the side. Refining that squat. Notice I'm not sticking my butt out too much, but trying to actually just sink down and scoop my tailbone under me a little bit. My weight is back in my heels. My spine is long. All right. We have one more like this, and then we're gonna hear the hurrah sign that the Tabata is done. So here we go, push it. Some of the deepest. Here we go, last 5, 4, 3, 2. Oh my gosh, I lied to you. We have one more squat. We can do it though. We can do anything once more. 25 seconds. I know it's too good to be true. Here we go. This is the power round. Your booty is burning. You might be angry at the camera that your coach lied. Hopefully not. Don't power through it too hard though. Stay connected to your alignment. Last 5, 4, 3, 2. That was the sound I wanted. We're done. Nice work. We move straight into our 5-minute core blast, everyone. It's our last 5 minutes of work. Whew, we're on our backs to begin. Oh yeah, that's so good. So, I've got you covered for the time. Here we go. Move on to your back. Distance your arms 45 degrees from the body. I'll remind myself of our sequence. And here we go, toe taps. Lift both shins parallel to the yoga mat. Lower the right toes to the front of the mat. Inhale, back to center. Lower the left toes. Inhale, back to center. Continue with this, pressing through the back of your head. We're going 1 full minute now. Shoulders are anchored, sacrum is anchored, moving through the psoas. So that hip flexor is really working to lift and lower the leg. I want transverse abdominis engaged as well. Take a big breath in and S, hiss it out. It's a great breath to connect to your deep core. 5, 4, 3, 2. Straight into bicycles. Keep the legs parallel, fingertips behind the ears. Extend the right leg to 45. Exhale, twist left. Inhale to center. Extend the left leg to 45. Exhale, twist right. Inhale to center. Nice and slow. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, legs up. Oh, my hamstrings. Scissor twists. So slowly cross the legs, either landing at 45 or going a bit lower, and then point both toes, lift. So cross, 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 lift. If that S breath is working for you, I really want you to keep it going. I find that when I don't do it, like when I'm talking right now, I'm really using my most superficial core muscles. If I do that S breath, I'm able to go much deeper. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Curl to V. This will feel really good. Hug the knees into your chest. And then extend 45. Arms and legs. Knees to chest. 45 to chest. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Up into Navasana for closing sequence. Shins parallel. Oh man, we got this. Palms up, shoulders down. And then just try to find some stillness. Find gratitude for your strength. You're over halfway. If you need fingertips behind you or lowering down onto the forearms, it's a great place to be. If you're still up on your sitting bones, last 15. Last 10. Last 5, 4, 3, 2. Oh my gosh. That's the work component. Let's move into pigeon. Left leg forward, stretch the right leg back. The left knee is to the outer edge of the mat. The toes are pointed. And just take a few deep breaths. Wow. Good work, everyone. In pigeon, your sacrum is shining up toward the sky evenly, so it's not tilted to the left. If you need a test, just bring the back of your hand to your sacrum. And then maybe even bring your thumb to your left hip crease and push your left hip back slightly. So we've started low, we're moving up high. Tighten the fingertips. Wrap the shoulders back. Feel that amazing stretch to the right hip flexor. Sit to that left side, send the right leg all the way forward for, Janu Shirsasana. Take your fingertips to either side of the front leg. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, hinge. For this, you might be grabbing a strap or a t-shirt that's close by. Maybe the fingertips can reach for the outer edge of that front foot. Keep a neutral spine here. I don't want your head dipping down. I want you leading with the heart, so the heart is actually drawing toward the toes. Rise on up. Right side, take the right knee to the outer edge of the mat. Extend the left leg back. Point those front toes. Lower onto your forearms. For your self-adjustment, take the back of the right hand to your sacrum and check out, is it tilted to the right? If it is, give a little lift and then push your own right hip back slightly. Good, once you have that, release your arms back down. Allow that breath to be nice and slow as you walk your fingertips in toward your body. I love this upright pigeon. Has a magnificent stretch to the psoas on that left side this time. So give a little lift through the chest, wrap the shoulders back. Slow, steady breaths. After all that good work, one more breath in pigeon, and then we stretch out the hamstrings. Shift to the right side, send the left leg all the way forward. Position fingertips to either side of your front leg. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, hinge at the hips. You might stay exactly where you are. This is already a forward fold. Notice that 90-degree angle between my upper body and my lower body. If you're going further, just make sure that you're being mindful not to round at the low back. Keep that nice lordotic curve. Not hyperlordotic. I think that would almost be impossible in a deep forward fold. But just allow the spine to have its natural curvature. Maybe hands have made it to the outer edge of the foot. Slowly rise on up. Thank you so much for doing this exercise sequence with me today. We worked our heart and lungs through our cardio. We moved into our legs through the leg strengthening component, and then we worked our core through the core component. A little stretch out. We're ready for whatever awaits us after this. Thanks for tuning in. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe to this channel for more great content. I also take requests. If you have anything else you'd like to see more of, let me know.